A very good evening to our respected seniors and dear colleagues. We are delighted to welcome you all to Budapest, a city of breathtaking beauty, and to celebrate the Champions Meet of 2023 to 2024 and the remarkable accomplishments of Human Health Business Division. It's our pleasure to have our Honorable Chairman, Dr. Manish Shah, and Madam Mrs. Shah, and it's our pleasure to have visionary leader, Dr. K. Anand Kumar, Managing Director, Indian Immunological Limited, and Madam Mrs. Anand Kumar with us. It's our pleasure, and we are delighted to welcome Dr. Priyabrata Patnaik, Deputy Managing Director, Indian Immunological Limited, Mr. Mukul Gaur, Senior Vice President, Manufacturing, Mr. M.C. Muthaiya, Vice President, HR, and Mr. Shakul Srivastava, Vice President, Human Health Business, Mr. R.G. Balaji, Vice President, Manufacturing, Karkapatla, and Mr. Magesh Kumar, General Manager, Engineering with us. It's an honor to welcome you all to Meraki, inspiring excellence at one of the most beautiful places in the world, Budapest. Budapest's stunning architecture, rich history, and vibrant culture offers a unique blend of modernity and tradition, a city that captivates with its beauty and charm. I'm honored to welcome our Honorable Chairman, Dr. Manish Shah. Thank you, sir, for sparing your most valuable time, and your presence here certainly means a lot to us. I'm honored to welcome our Managing Director, Dr. K. Anand Kumar. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for your time and guiding us and inspiring us as always. It's my privilege to welcome Dr. Priyabrata Patnaik, Deputy Managing Director, Indian Immunological Limited. I am delighted to welcome Mr. Mukul Gaur, Senior Vice President, Manufacturing, Mr. M.C. Muthaiya, Vice President, HR, Mr. R.G. Balaji, Vice President, Manufacturing, Karkapatla, and Mr. Magesh Kumar, General Manager, Engineering. And delighted to have Mr. Shakul Srivastava, Vice President and Head, Human Health Business, a trailblazer whose leadership has set new benchmarks for our division. I am also immensely pleased to welcome all my colleagues back home who have joined us this event live, Meraki Inspiring Excellence 2024. In keeping with our tradition, we start every celebration by seeking blessings from the Almighty. As we ask for the divine blessing to ensure a memorable celebration, I would like to invite our respected seniors to join us on the stage to light the ceremonial lamp, symbolizing our reverence for the divine. We would be honored to have our Honorable Chairman, Dr. Manish Shah, and Mrs. Shah, Managing Director, Dr. K. Anand Kumar, and Mrs. Anand Kumar, Deputy Managing Director, Dr. Priyabrata Patnaik. Please join us on the stage, sir, for the lighting of the lamp. Now it's my privilege to welcome our leader, under whose leadership Human Health Business Division has achieved many milestones over the years. Under his leadership, our division has achieved the recorded sales, expanded into new markets, and strengthened our customer relationship. His commitment for the systems and processes and his passion for delivering outstanding results has been pivotal in our journey. A leader who understands the motivation of the team member and can inspire them to work together towards a common goal. It's an honor to welcome our Vice President and Head of Human Health Business Division, Mr. Shakul Srivastava. We look forward to hearing his insights and drawing inspiration from him as we pursue our goals under his leadership. Please welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Dipali. Good evening. Respected Chairman, sir, Madam, our MD, sir, and Madam, Dr. Patnaik, Mukul, sir, Mr. Muthaiya, Balaji, Magesh, all my dear colleagues, and 52 colleagues watching this event live in India, sitting at their home because it's 8:39 by night. So it's good evening to all of you, and good evening to all my 52 colleagues in India. And I'm sure it's a clear telecast, as I'm told, and you will be watching the entire proceedings here. We are missing you. We tried our level best to accommodate you, but nonetheless, sometimes something beyond our control, but this is what best we can do. And before I start telling anything about, I want to assure you, sooner we get your visa for Budapest next month or so, you'll be coming here, and before you depart from India, we shall be coming. Me and Mr. Muthaiya was the original plan. When I told MD sir yesterday night that, sir, we would like to see our team and give them award personally before they proceed for Budapest, you'll be happy to know what he said. I didn't, because his schedule is busy, so I was a little apprehensive in asking if I should ask him to join. He said, let me know the date, I'll be there. So that's the leader we work for. Thank you, sir, for being forthcoming for this. Chairman, sir, your coming here, sir, means a lot to us, trust me. And we are happy, delighted, inspired, and a bit emotional. Why we are emotional, sir, while I give a preamble of HS trade business as it is called, then probably I won't take much time. I won't bore you with a lot of history behind it, but certainly it's my duty to give you a glimpse of who are we and where we are now. So thank you so much for making out time, and thanks to both the madams for joining in. It's very auspicious, and I would request you at the outset, whenever it happens, next event or successive events, please, sir, despite your busy schedule, make sure to be with us. It has given a different thrill and energy to the entire team. So thank you once again for all being here. It has been a great year, last year, by several means. Company did its highest turnover of 1,357 crores. And you know what feels good? That we are not the weak link in that. So we also exceeded our target. We also did our highest. So it's so meaningful that you hit a century and team also wins. So that makes a lot of meaning. At the same time, one more thing coincided. And what was that? Is this working? This to be activated? Yeah. These two significant events happened. Human Biological Institute completed its 25 years, which we celebrated on 25th November at UT, and our mother company, HBI's mother company, celebrated 40 years, for which Chairman Sir was there very recently, and it was a grand celebration again. So many things, so many good things happening, and it's very difficult for me that I'm given 20 minutes to summarize all that. But congratulations to all of you, your hard work. At 44 degrees temperature, you are going out and working, and that's how all this is possible. So we totally owe it to you and to our leadership. Sir, I was telling, we achieved our highest turnover of 111 crores, 111 crores, and 101% of performance. So friends, in mathematics it is called as palindrome. Palindrome is a number, a numerical, which can be read similar from either side. So it's a perfect palindrome that we achieved, 111, 101. You can read from either side. So yeah, that's a beauty. Chairman sir, here I need your 2 minutes permission to tell you a bit brief of HS trade, because when we talk about animal health, human health, sir, that encompasses entire business which goes to government. So typically human health was government business. Even the large portion of human health even today is the government business. I joined in 2014, that was, sir, 10 years back approximately, and the first event, annual championship like this we had in Ramojirao Film City with 12 colleagues. And that was the time it was being murmured that this division has no future, 18 crore business, loss making ever since its inception. Some people told this division has congenital defect, it will never come up. And I was thinking really I made a good choice to, I don't know, because I have a long way to go, about 20 years of my career. And so Ramojirao, I made one presentation. That presentation is still fresh in my mind, sir. And I said this division can be 100 crore division and profitable division by 2020. Trust me, sir, nobody believed me, except one person, and that person was Dr. K. Anand Kumar. After the event was over, he called me and he said, I do believe it's possible. You work for it, I will support you. And that was like, I got it all. Then I started my way. I said, sir, I'm a trained professional from the top MNC in the world, and I can do this with the same products. Just need support. But then it created a lot of uproar also, because certain actions we had to take. Then he called me one day in office, and sir, you may not remember, that was a good moment for me in sense, you said, you got up from your chair, and you said, Shakul, I'm trusting you, never let me down. And I said, sir, that won't happen ever. And that's where we started working, and that the confidence I got to work. So we chose to begin with 5 things, sir, and those 5 things were these 5 things. We kept profitability in mind, because we have to be self-reliant, if not a profit-making. Then we chose people, process. We went anti-clockwise. People, process, product, and the performance. So we first chose people, right people in the right place, and then the process. We did a lot of work here in the process. Then the product, and then the performance and the profitability. What happens, sir, is the next slide tells all. This is what we got. This red marks you see, that was before 2014. 2015-16, when I was supposed to bring performance, I did not work for performance, sir, trust me. I have to be honest, I only worked for setting the process. My team was telling, sir, you have promised MD, sir, that you have to bring performance to the division, but you are not doing anything for the process. I said, performance can be brought overnight, but if it is, the foundation is not a right process, it will collapse, it will go beyond our control. So what we have to form up is the process. Once that is formed, then everything will fall in place. And sir, the testimony of that process setting was COVID time. COVID time, we sustained our business and sustained our green mark of profitability. This red line you see is the loss all through, then profits, and then even in COVID time when there was complete lockdown, our major product is a Bhairab. There was no one on the street, still we sustained our business and the profitability. So we became very self-reliant. Then sir, here what happened in 2016-17 when we became profitable, then MD sir said, you have transformed the division, and I want you to present before the board members in front of chairman. And I was all upbeat. I made all my slides. But for my bad luck, I could not present to board members and chairman, sir, because I fell severely sick with dengue. I was admitted, battling with life. Those days, it was very high mortality. And I was in Apollo, I don't know whether. So I'll come out or not. So my slides were presented by somebody else on my behalf in front of chairman. So that good day has come today. So that's why I'm very much elated that it has taken a bit longer for me. It has come a bit longer that when I'm presenting to chairman, and probably I have a better story to tell now. So thank you so much, sir, once again. What happened then, sir? Because competition that we follow in the market is free to do anything under the sun. They can do anything possible under the sky. We have our own limitations of being a part of NDDB, for which we are proud of. We have our own code of conduct, and the UCPMP, the code of conduct for pharmaceuticals, though it was not mandatory, but we adopted it because it suits our style of business. So doing that kind of business with absolutely ethics and values was something very remarkable, because we did not do anything, just anything to reach business. Then, sir, what happened? One professor said, what you guys have done looks like a case study. And then he picked this, our real story, as a case study. It got published, sir, in a South Asian Journal of Business Studies. It's a true work which got published in a reputed journal which has an impact score of better than Harvard Business Review. And it is being taught in colleges as a subject, as a case study to MBA students. And probably my team would not know that our case study was selected for Harvard Business School as well. But they said, as per HBR policy, they publish only the problem part. They don't give the solution. Solution is left to students to identify. We said, no, we had a problem. We found a solution. We want it to be published as a whole. Then this Emerald Journal, they agreed for this. Processor, just a couple of things I want to share with you, that what we did. Blue book and blueprint, these are the two books we have. These books are nothing but our CDA rules, etc. that we have. It's kind of progeny of the same thing. So a small version we have taken from that, and what suits in the real field work. So blue book talks about how do we operate our business in trade. Blueprint talks about how do we do our business in corporates, various corporates that we are dealing with. Our entire field is geotagged, sir. Meaning, every colleague out of 200 colleagues, they have to be in the 50-meter vicinity of the doctor or customer to report to doctor. And then there is no admin work for them. We have completed integration with CLM tool. So as they work, their DAT, everything gets generated. There is no work back. We say once you are back home, you spend time with family. And that's what we talk about. Despite being in the field, you can have that work-life balance. We expanded customer reach. These are the few steps for us. We have 3,000 distributors, which are hardly very timid 200, 250 distributors. So 3,000 distributors in India. Registered products in prominent hospitals. Here, sir, I'm talking about railway. One thing, a director came to inspect our Karkapatla plant. And he said, after the inspection, he said that, see, processing of registering your plant will take some time, documentation, etc. But I'm giving a veto. Railway will start buying from your product from today. That's the strength of our manufacturing division, sir. He said that will happen. I have approved your plant, but it will take some time. But we will buy from today, and they're buying all our products. Defense, Army, Air Force, Navy, BHEL, AIMS. AIMS, what is the quantum of business we do is not very important. What's important is that we are supplying to AIMS, which is very prestigious institution of the country. So that becomes a testimony once we go in the market that our products have such a good quality that even AIMS takes them directly from our customers, HCL, etc. This has been very dear to us, sir. And the purpose of Meraki, one of the meaning of Meraki is this. We do something with passion and innovation. And somehow innovation is in our genes. And we came up with several things we never existed in the industry. Till today, there are many things that are not there. So we brought Fearless Against Rabies. Before this, all pictures or depictions of a dog or dog bite were very horrifying. So we said, no, it's a companionship. It's a very symbiotic relationship. It should not be so horrifying. They're our friends. We live with them. They live with us. It should be very friendly. So we brought in one spaniel and a very cute child with a very settled mischief on the face. So now that has been copied by many people. And it's an educational site which is being seen in more than 150 countries. And people watch it. So anything related to rabies, however, it is for clinicians. So anything related to rabies, they can find information, updated informations. And we do a lot of work in keeping pace with an updation of the information. Second, puberty to menopause. This is another microsite we have, wherein we talk about all the daughters who are in the age of 9 years plus, ninth class to 12th class. This is a site created for their education, that we say, typically whenever you face a problem, go to this site, don't trust Google. This is the authentic site for all the information, what's happening in your body, what are the changes. You can have a right information, and if required, it will direct them to doctor. IMMOS, this is one of its kind in the world, I can say, because I know many multinational companies, top bosses, it doesn't exist. Even if I tell them, it takes time for them to perceive what it could be. So we have total digital marketing colleagues that we have, and we are expanding them to 20 this year. Immunize with Pride is one microsite that we are developing. That would be talking about immunization. If somebody is not sure which vaccine they have taken in past, how many are pending, they can go to this site. That will be again with the help of clinicians who are building up. Few very impactful activities we do, sir. For example, old age home activity. We go to several old age home across the country. Again, our intent is not to get business, what we'll get from these older people, but just to take their blessings and do a social good for the company, a social good as such, without expectation of any reward or benefit. So several hundred activities we have done across the country, and response was so good. We seniors could not speak. We just saw tears in their eyes. And the doctors to whom we took, doctor said, going forward, don't arrange even a vehicle for me. I'll take my own vehicle, and whenever you want, I'll come at my own cost. And all seniors he offered, several doctors, I almost all said, whenever anybody is sick, I'll come and give free treatment and free medicine to all of them. So that was such a nice impact. This is salute to hygiene partners. No one in industry has thought about this before. We do an event, we call housekeeping staff, sweepers, etc., in presence of a doctor, and we tell them how you have to be healthy. When you reach home, you may be having children, you may be having elderly people, so how you have to take care of your health and how you have to be fit and fine. So this, every single doctor said that though they are working in hospitals, it never crossed their mind how what will happen to the sweeper. Nobody even cares for them. So several hundred events we have done of this nature. First touch, when a child is born in a hospital, we go and meet a doctor, and we have certain things to offer them in terms of for the baby, some how to take care of a newborn baby, for mother, paramedic programs, and Being a Girl activity that we do. Being a Girl activity, we have educated about 6,000 children across country in various schools, where we take a female doctor, gather all female 9th, 12th class students in a room, and doctor talks to them about do's and don'ts and if they have any questions. Then one more thing we did in due course, sir. We empowered our digital tools. So today we are present on virtually every single platform which is available, whether it's a Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, or YouTube. And power of that only that we are doing an event in Budapest, or our colleagues are watching in India. So all those, most of the events we do telecast, and these are being followed in 150 plus countries, sir. And I was surprised to see a lot of followers in America, and Latin America has gone up very recently. So they watch our activities very closely in these countries. From here, now we are 101 crore profitable division. We want to go a bit further. So we want to be, sorry, I think 2 slides went up. We want to be, by next 3 years, 200 plus crore division. And I'm sure with the help of our colleagues, it's very much possible. And what gives us confidence to do this is really the process we have set. The process is the foundation, and this foundation can handle any amount of business. Because when foundation is all these big buildings we are saying, it's ultimately the foundation of these buildings. So we are very confident that we'll be doing this. I understand it took COVID to little pause us or slow us, but that's behind us. So next 3 years, and that's the task my boss has given, that we should be quickly 200 crore division of, and we will be, sir. And by 2030, we plan to be, sir, 353 crore of division. So that's how we intend to grow our business and strengthen. And so other than these processes, 2 good things that we'll do is we'll diversify our business portfolio, product portfolio, and also we will expand our reach. In several interiors, still we are not there, sir. However, we have our products in Port Blair, we have our products in Leh Ladakh. So wherever we did annual conference, we made distributors and we launched our products as well, and it is doing. But as much my job is to tell what to do, my job is also to tell not to do, what not to do. So Budapest, you have to leave it alone and on its. So don't try out anything here. So, sir, we are really delighted to have you. My colleagues, and I'm sure everybody watching, and they'll be eager to listen to you in the due course during the day. Thank you so much. Thanks to all the colleagues. And we are very confident, sir. When you be here with us next year and subsequent years, this we will turn into reality as we did 10 years back. So this is going to continue. Thank you so much once again. Thank you, colleagues.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your vision and roadmap for the success of human health business. And we all take pride with the success, and there's no wonder that this success has been published as case studies in reputed business journals. Your leadership has set high standards for all of us, and I'm sure our team here and the team watching us live back home are committed to explore new opportunities and strategies to elevate the division even further. Let us give a big hand to the leader for his inspiring words and also the guidance. Thank you. Moving ahead, we are pleased to welcome General Manager Engineering, Mr. Magesh Kumar, whose rich experience has played a crucial role in driving the engineering initiatives of IIL. With great pleasure, I invite Mr. Magesh Kumar to address the group. Welcome, sir.
Good evening, everybody. Respected Chairman Sir and family member, and respected MD Sir and family member, HOF, DMD Sir, and all my marketing team colleagues. Good evening to everybody. First of all, let me thank all the team members for putting their best efforts in achieving the targets and taking the organization in HH state to the next level. I am excited and proud to be part of this event. Now let's see, as our company organization continues to grow, we build a lot of capabilities in manufacturing. As such, engineering team doesn't have direct interaction with the marketing, but we support manufacturing to achieve all the targets that meets the marketing requirements. As a part of One Health initiative, the One Health initiative doesn't come into close without environment. So as part of ESG initiatives, we are talking a number of projects this year. We have been building, as part of environment, optimizing plant energy operations. We have been taking care of renewable energy we will be using this year. And focus is on the water conservation and waste management. And last, the focus is on the greenhouse gas emission, which you are seeing a lot of reason for the climate change and the temperature increase. With these few words, I once again thank Mr. Shakul and the team for whatever achieved for the last financial year, and all the best for the coming financial year. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, sir, for sharing about the engineering capabilities of Indian Immunological Limited. Your insights have inspired and further motivated us. Now, we are proud of the manufacturing excellence at our facilities. Our Karkapatla plant is one of the world's largest anti-rabies vaccine manufacturing facility. It's an honor to welcome Mr. R.G. Balaji, Vice President, Manufacturing at Karkapatla, to share his insights with us today.
Respected Chairman Sir, Madam, respected Managing Director Sir, Madam, DMD Sir, Mutaya Sir, Mr. Shakul, Mukul Sir, Mahesh, and my colleagues, a good evening to all of you. Hearty congratulations to our IL team for another financial year of grand success. Last financial year was a significant milestone, and we are proud to be working for IAL under the leadership of our MD sir, Dr. Anand Kumar sir. And I wish to congratulate Mr. Shakul and his team for wonderful performance and achieving their target. In fact, marketing team has kept Karkapatla plant very busy throughout the year. Manufacturing team has to keep up pace with the increasing demand of Abairab every month. And it's a sign of growth, and we produced Abairab around 10.5 million doses. Abairab production started in Karkapatla 2016. It started with 1 million doses. Now it is 10.5 million doses. We can still produce more Abairab batches because capacity is 30 million doses. And WHO inspection may happen at any time for Abairab. And it will be another milestone for IAL to get one of its flagship product to be qualified by WHO. Another commercial product from Karkapatla is tetanus vaccine, TT vaccine. We produced 24 million doses last year, and this year we'll be producing 35 million doses. There is a new manufacturing block for coming up for TD vaccine, that is diphtheria tetanus. It will be commissioned in 2025. And we have a viral antigen block where we produced JE vaccine and dengue vaccine for clinical trials. And we will also be producing other human vaccines like Zika vaccine, KFD vaccine in futures. And we will also be producing anti-rabies MAB with CHO cell technology. So it's wonderful to see many products lined up at Karkapata plant. So we both, like a manufacturing team and marketing team, will be working together for planning production and supply in future. And we all know the April month, the starting of this financial year, was a good start for IAL. And I am sure this year is going to be better than last year. May this year bring even more success and achievements. I wish the whole IAL team a wonderful year ahead. Thank you.
So thank you, sir, for your valuable insights and sharing your expertise with our team. We all take pride in our manufacturing capabilities. Sir, we have experienced the benefits of IEL's employee-friendly HR policies, and our HR team is instrumented in fostering this positive culture by creating a supportive workplace and keeping our employees engaged and motivated. Sir, it is my pleasure to welcome our Vice President, HR, Mr. M.C. Mutaya, to share his thoughts and insights with us today. Please welcome.
Respected Chairman Sir, Madam, respected MD Sir, Mrs. Anand Kumar, all my colleagues from corporate office, from Karkapatla, DMD Sir, it's always a pleasure to be part of the champions meet, especially the HH team. So at the very outset, hearty congratulations to all of you for an outstanding performance, a record-breaking performance. All the best to you, and more energy and Godspeed, that you continue to keep breaking records and setting higher goals. So every time when I address this HH team, there's always a habit to run through all the HR initiatives that we've been doing all these years, and starting with insurance and all the initiatives that we do. But I thought in this time I should talk about only the new things which are launched, so that you can look forward to. So this year, the biggest initiative for us is the Smart Winner, which is the creation of the individual development plan. So let me tell you very briefly, 2 minutes, what is this about? So we got to learn from IAL, basically. So you have seen how IAL is, setting goals. Every year the turnover keeps increasing. There is a method to it. It's not by accident that we keep our graph growing every year. So there is a method. And what is it? So the first thing that we do at the beginning of the year is to set the corporate goals. And then from the corporate goals, it's circulated to the HOFs. Then the cascading begins from the HOFs to the department heads and down below. So you see that there is a plan which is getting cascaded down methodically. And down to your KRAs. So you will prepare your KRAs at the beginning of the year and keep achieving that. There's a follow-up, there's a mid-year review, there's an annual review. We got to copy that into your individual development. Now, is there any personal development plan that you have? We have a performance plan, but we often forget that to get performance, capability is the foundation. Like Mr. Shakul was saying, if you have the process right, you can build a number of floors. So for your performance, if you got to improve your performance year after year, you got to take care of your capability. That's fundamental, that's paramount. So when we talk of capability, it's about looking at your knowledge gaps, your qualification gap, your skill gap, competency gaps, whatever they are, you got to fill them up. And this tool is basically about addressing that. You will all be having one more plan. Apart from your performance plan, it is called the individual development plan. What you have to do to get to your next level, what you have to do to become an RIC, what you have to do to become a ZIC, what we have to do to become the national sales manager, and then ultimately the leader of the business. So you got to get yourself focused on your own competencies, your own self, and this tool will help you address that. And who's interested in your self-development the most? Is it your manager or is it you? It is you. So you will be driving this plan. So the amount of energy that you bring to this is what is going to drive. You're the CEO of your careers. So this is all about the new initiative that HR is bringing to the table. We'll be driving this very, very vigorously this year. So apart from the other things which anyway are there. So I am hoping that this will catch on, and it will capture your imagination, and you will be utilizing this tool to the maximum. With these words, I think I don't want to take too much time. Wish you all the best, and please keep continuing breaking records, and make this a habit. And you've already made it a habit of success, right? All the very best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring words and sharing the personal development plans and initiatives for the employees. As you all know, last year alone, Human Health Business Division launched 3 new vaccines, 3 new in-house vaccines, which is never heard of in Indian vaccine industry. So you all know that our products are known for their superior quality and efficacy. It is the relentless commitment to quality and innovation of our manufacturing team that has been instrumental driving these excellent achievements. So it's my absolute honor to invite our Senior Vice President, Manufacturing, Mr. Mukul Gaur, to address the team. Welcome, sir.
Respected Chairman, sir, ma'am, MD, sir, and ma'am, Dr. Patnaik, colleagues from the corporate office, Shakul's team here and at home, this has been an incredible year for human health. And my team and Shakul's team has already covered what we have done this year. For a company of IAL size and the belief which we have, the One Health, to launch 3 products in one segment in over a period of 3 to 4 months is incredible. And that has happened after me working here 20th year. This is my 20th year in this company. And we try to reach 1,000. We have faced very bottlenecks, and there was COVID in between, everything. But this year we reached 1,000, and 1,000 well done, 1357. It's not 1101 or 1001. And 3 products. There have been umpteen initiative. I will keep it short because of the time. I have been part of this journey for a pretty long time, and I know that company has spent incredible amount of capital investment on the infrastructure. We launched a pentavalent vaccine when competitors were not thinking that we will be able to launch. We supplied pentavalent vaccine to government when people were thinking we won't be. So we have achieved many firsts here. And this year, out of the 3 vaccines which we have launched, there is one hepatitis A, which nobody has made in India. So we have done it from drug substance to drug product. But we don't always look at the laurels and achievements which we have done. There is many things to do. We have filed a PQ application this year after a lot of waiting and struggle. So there are challenges there. And this is an industry which grows every now and then, new technology. Dr. Patnaik keep on telling me mRNA, adeno-vector and all that. But what we do well, we know that we do well because COVID we made in 45 days without having any real tech transfer. So there is a team which is working in the background from zero to at the top level under their guidance, and always some challenges will be thrown and we'll take those challenges. So all the best to you people because this is a great significant achievement as far as human health is concerned, trade segment. So Shakul and his team, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful address and for sharing your experience with us. Your leadership has been the key to the strength of manufacturing capabilities. We look forward to reaching newer heights under your guidance. IL has been consistently reached new heights across various domains, be it research and development, manufacturing, or distribution. Now, manufacturing vaccine is a complex and demanding task, requiring advanced technical knowledge and reliable production. We at IL are proud of our robust manufacturing infrastructure, which plays a crucial role in our success. It's my great privilege to welcome our respected Deputy Managing Director, Dr. Priyabhadra Patnaik, to share his insights with us. Please join me in welcoming him to the stage.
Respected Chairman, sir, Mrs. Shah, Dr. Anand, Mrs. Anand, HOF, all of you those in this room, and I'm just looking at the camera, all of you those who are all watching this from the home. Thank you. So I'm here not to preach for anything, I'm just here to say thank you. Because if we are all here today celebrating this occasion, and somewhere far away from India in Budapest, and the credit all goes to you. It's only you. So thank you again. I very much agree with what Shakul has mentioned. It's all about people, and I strongly believe in what we call servant leadership. You take care of people, people will take care of the business. So that's the fundamental things, and that's the promise. If you are in the right path, we will achieve much greater heights. The other thing which also Shakul mentioned is building systems. And there is one thing which reminds me what Dr. Anand told me once. There is a miraculous combination that we have in all these setups and imperfections, or whatever you call, that just works. If you try to figure out what works, you will possibly not understand what it is that it works, but it just works. And because of that, we have reached where it is. And trust me, success is addictive. We are now a 1,000 crore company. It's good to be addicted to that. And it's a good addiction to have. Get addicted to it, never think back. And this is the stepping stone. From here, we have to go and move further. So as I said, there are three things I want to bring to your attention. Number one, as I said, it's as a company, it's all about you, it's people, it's about systems. And that we need to continuously strengthen, and Muthiah touched about it on individual developmental plan. Shakul mentioned about the system that we have built, and across the organization we have systems that we need to improve. So that's number one. Number two, diversification. And that Mukul touched about it. Last year we launched 3 vaccines. There are many human vaccines in our pipeline. And there are several of them that will get into human clinical trial this year. Hexavalent, JE, Zika, KFD, and there are many more human vaccines, and including 2 monoclonal antibody cocktails for anti-rabies will also get into phase 1 clinical trial. What does that mean? That we are diversifying. But there is more important that don't forget,
The diversification is good, but there are still opportunities within the existing framework, within the product range that we have, and Sakul briefly touched about it. There are markets still to reach. We have gained certain advantage, and that I believe, and Dr. Anand always keeps telling, we have fantastic products, profitable products, and there are a lot of other avenues that we need to work on to ensure we maximize as we diversify, because it will take time to build those portfolio in the market and gain advantage of it. But don't forget, we are having a strong base and we need to ensure that we are pushing that to a limit. The third message that I wanted to touch is operational agility, and that's very, very important. We as an organization need to remain absolutely agile, and that's a promise to all of you, Shakul and your team, and those who are in watching it that from home. We will ensure that from manufacturing and from the technical operation side, remain agile to the volatility that you experience in the market, so that we cope up in the back-end organization to ensure we will continue delivering the product so that you succeed. So thank you very much. Thank you again. As I said, three messages, very, very important. You matter. All of you matter for this company, and this is where we are today. So thank you again. Building systems and processes linked to people, extremely important. The next one is diversification, but don't forget that we are standing on a strong base, and we need to ensure, and we need not to forget the strong base on which we are standing. And second one, it's a promise to all of you, we will remain operationally agile, and that was a promise last year I made, that we will launch 3 vaccines, and credit goes to Mukul. We launched 3 different vaccines. And all those promises that I'm making will ensure that these products will get into the market as things progress. So thank you very much. Thank you once again.
Thank you, sir, for addressing the champions and sharing your best wishes. Your insights have provided us deeper understanding and for our goals and strategies. Now, we all know that IL has a remarkable year, marked by significant achievements across various domains. Over the past year, IL has not only registered the ever highest number, but also expanded its product portfolio, entered new markets, and strengthened its distribution network, ensuring its high-quality products reach a broader audience. The visionary leadership and strategic insights of Dr. K. Anand Kumar, our respected Managing Director, has driven the company to new heights. It's for his leadership, IL has established meaningful partnerships and collaborations with global entities, further solidifying its reputation as a trusted name in the biotech industry. We are honored to have him with us today. Please join me in welcoming the visionary behind our success, Dr. K. Anand Kumar, to share his insights and the vision of our future. Doctor.
Respected Chairman Sir, Dr. Minesh Shaji, Madam Bina Shah, my wife Shanti, Dr. Patnaik, Deputy Managing Director at IL, all the head of functions who have gathered here, and all the champions from all over India who are here, and all the champions who have not been able to make it, though Shakul and team have tried their best to organize visas for you to come to Budapest, but unfortunately, for things beyond our control, these visas didn't come, and I have told Shakul that the company will go to any extent and spend whatever money it takes to make sure these 50 odd people who have not been able to make it come to Budapest at the earliest. So this is a promise. So a special thanks to our chairman, Dr. Minesh Shaji, because I remember when we were in Maldives last year, Shakul told me, sir, chairman had gone for the animal health trade conference in Bangkok. when is he coming for the Human Health Trade Conference in wherever we do it? I said, Shakul, I'll make sure chairman comes here. So though this is not on an official visit, chairman has been kind to take time from his personal holiday to come and be with us. That's a very, very inspiring thing for all of us, and thank you, sir, for all that. Yes, as many of the speakers before me have talked, this has been a phenomenal year for IL. Not only did we achieve a turnover of 1,357 crores, we also have achieved the highest ever profit of 555 crores. At one time, for the company to reach a turnover of 500 crores itself was a very big dream. And the fact that just the profits alone are 555 crores means that we have definitely performed very, very well. I'll just give you how the company has transformed itself. The company was incorporated in 1999. And from 1999 till 2016, in those 15, 16 years, the cumulative turnover of the company was only 3,300 crores. From 2016 to 2024, the cumulative turnover of the company is 6,300 crores. So that means we have just doubled in terms of our revenues. And if you look at the profits, from 1999 till 2016, the total profits combined was about 320 crores for the company. But 2016 to 2024, the total profits combined is more than 1,600 crores. It's like 5 times of what it was before. So that means not only we have done well in the top line, but we also performed very well and made sure that there's no fat in the system. And when we took, in 2016, when I assumed responsibility, 4 out of 5 divisions were loss-making. We were only making money in the government business. Both the trade business were loss-making. And I remember a conversation with Shakul. I told, see, Shakul, we have so many marketing officers in the company, and the hard work that you do to manage all these people, to generate all this business, but if the company doesn't make any profit, then what's the use of all this? So I told him, like, just leave 1 rupee profit on the gate. You don't have to do anything more. Just 1 rupee profit, you should leave it on the gate. And so the first year, whatever the speech that I had given him, or the hard tone that it was, the first year they, I think, generated a profit of about 3 crores, right? So from there, their journey began in 2017. They were the first division to come into profitability. Then seeing the performance of human health trade, animal health trade also came into profitability. And today, all 5 divisions of IL are profitable. So another thing is, like, when somebody asks me to tell in one line, how can you define IL? See, we have been established by NDDB for making only one vaccine, which was foot and mouth disease vaccine. And from there, we have now started growing as a company. We have started developing vaccines for many. Within cattle, I think we have brought a lot of self-sufficiency to the country. Today, India is not dependent on any vaccine. We don't import any vaccine for livestock into the country, and everything is produced locally and at a very, very, very affordable price. We were just recently in Kenya. We are selling FMD vaccine to the government at 18 rupees a dose. See, all this turnover, all this meaningless, because we are selling at 18 rupees a dose, it's 1,357 crores. Outside of India, the same FMD vaccine is sold for 200 rupees a dose. So then what will the turnover of IL be? Should we sell at 200 rupees a dose? So our contribution to the country in terms of pricing, availability first, affordability next. Affordability, I think in the last 1 decade, we have saved the government at least 15,000 crores. So that's a significant of money which the government has to take care of a lot of other things that the country requires. So this is a very, very significant contribution of IAL to the country. And when somebody asks, can you tell IAL in one line? See, we have done a lot of things, and to explain in one line, it's very, very tough. So I thought about a line like this. IAL saves 3 lakh lives every hour. So because last year we made more than 650 million doses of vaccines. So if every dose of vaccine is to protect lives, and if we convert, then it amounts to about 3 lakh doses. So we as a business As I said, we have significantly grown in the last 7-8 years. Now going from 300 odd crores to 1,300 crores, it's taken us 8 years. But I think going from 1,300 crores to probably 2,000 and beyond will be much less than that. I predict that probably another 3 years or 4 years time, we will reach 2,000 crores. So it's all significantly due to the hard, as Patnaik said, there's a miracle in this whole system. How it happens, if you try to understand, is very difficult. But the only miracle, when we say it's a miracle, it's nothing but it's just totally teamwork. We have combined very, very well, whether it be manufacturing or marketing or support services, we have all done very well. And I must give full credit to you champions who have slogged in the field, because I know the job of a medical rep is a very, very hard job. Whether it rains or whether it's very, very hot, you still have to go into the field and meet all your doctors. Then only you can generate your business. I have also had the opportunity to go on a bike with many medical representatives, and I know it's a very, very difficult job. See, I have worked many years in manufacturing and in research. So at those times, I used to think that making or manufacturing was the most difficult thing. But after I came into this job, I realized that selling is the most difficult thing, and I think I have to thank all of you for having put a great effort in, rather than call the word selling, I just want to mention that you have been a liaison to make these good products available to our customers. And I thank you all for that. Now that we have come this far, where does IL go from here? As I said, we have generated a business plan till 2030. And from that business plan, it's very obvious that we will reach more than 2,500 crores by 2030. We have lined up many products. Our R&D pipeline is very rich. In human side, we have dengue vaccine, we have the varicella vaccine, recently we have been requested by the Indian Council of Medical Research to help them develop a vaccine for KFD. KFD virus is predominantly present in Karnataka region, and it has caused quite a few deaths, and currently there are no vaccines in India, and the government of India has requested IL if it can help develop a KFD vaccine. They have put a lot of responsibility on us, and they have also given, they have sanctioned a grant of about 10 crore rupees for IL to help develop this vaccine. So we have many vaccines in the R&D pipeline for human health, and we also have a very rich pipeline for animal health. We are developing a vaccine for mastitis. Mastitis is a very big problem in India, and it's responsible for significant reduction in milk. Some way or other, we have to ensure, other than just as a business, we should also, it is in our genes to ensure that farmers do not suffer and there are no productivity losses. So we are developing a vaccine for mastitis. The initial results in rabbits appear to be very, very good. And I'm sure that soon we will launch a product for mastitis. Similarly, we have developed India's first vaccine for IBR. And any moment, I'm hoping that we will get a license for IBR, which is currently India imports this vaccine. And as my previous speakers have mentioned, this year alone we have launched 3 vaccines. And one of the vaccines, hepatitis A virus vaccine, is the first vaccine that was developed in India. Previously, this vaccine was being imported from China. So now India has gained self-sufficiency, and IL has contributed significantly to this vaccine being available now to our own people. Also, I think as a company, we are going into other areas which we have not been there. Previously, see, we are only probably one of the few companies in India which operates our business on 100% advance cash payments. So we have never been in the poultry business because poultry business is full of credit. But I think 50% of India's animal health is the poultry poultry market. So we, as a company, we want to get into the poultry side of things. We are looking at acquiring some companies. Also, we want to get into the aqua space, where we are actually, with our R&D, we are developing some vaccines for fish. And all these, see, vaccine is the most cost-effective intervention to prevent and control diseases. Now, if you don't use vaccines, then people end up using antibiotics, actually misuse of antibiotics at a very, very large scale. And this causes multiple resistant organisms to appear. And at some point, all antibiotics that are available on earth won't work. So I think we as a company are doing the right thing by developing as many vaccines as possible so that it can be used for prevention rather than use antibiotics which are used for treatment. So our coming into the aqua segment will significantly reduce the use of antibiotics, which is currently we are seeing in the aqua segment. So also, as a company, see, now that we are generating a lot of profits, we are now putting a new plant which is coming up in Karakapatla. We are spending about 600 crores for the new plant. And with the help of our chairman, and we just had come from a visit to Kenya. And there the president of Kenya itself has requested IL to set up a plant in Kenya, for which the president said he will give all the support to IL. So they value IL in very big, in a very big way. And also the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation has reached out to IL to see if they can provide some support to us for establishing this plant in Kenya. So these are all good things that are happening. And also, every time I've been telling that, see, when I enter the Gachibowli plant, I know in 2010 when I entered the Gachibowli plant, there were few cars and many bikes. Today when I enter Gachibowli plant, there are many cars. And so that's when I see those things that like how as the company grows, employees also grow, the employees' economic conditions also improve. And I'm very glad that this company has offered many of us a very, very good growth in our personal life and careers as well. So we will continue to do this because we are very fortunate because our chairman, unlike a private company where if you make profit, the owner doesn't want to share those with all the employees, but we are very fortunate that they have been very generous. Whatever they think is appropriate, we think is appropriate, they have allowed us to go, and I'm sure that will continue. And now we have reached a lot of people who have left IL before, I'm told, want to come back and join us. Today, attrition at IL is at an all-time low. That means people are happy with all the things that we are doing here, and I think we should also, through our HR, I want to ensure that more and more initiatives are undertaken so that employees feel happy. And also I want to tell you that we are one of the very few manufacturing companies which work only 5 days a week. Generally all manufacturing companies in India work 6 days, but we wanted a work-life balance, and if you structure your schedule well, I'm sure 5 days itself is good enough. So going forward, again, I think that we are on the right track. Only one caution that I want to make is, like as we said, that there's a lot of competition in the market now. See, Abhairab, we used to sell to the government at 250 rupees. Today, because of competition, that price has now come down to 175 rupees. And if you sold 8 million doses, and if you have lost 75 rupees for every dose, that means 55 crores is gone straight away. So when you are under a lot of price pressure, we should ensure that our system is very efficient. We should keep very, very good control of the cost. Any unnecessary expenditure, we should try to avoid. So just because we are making all these profits like 554 crores does not mean that we now become very, very, loose and liberal and start just, losing it here and there. We should become very, very cost conscious and then try to protect our margin, irrespective of the price that we are able to sell. So somehow we need to come out with the inventive ways, because you cannot dictate market price, because market price is determined by the competition that exists there. But we only have to be efficient. So I request manufacturing colleagues to look at base, not to take any shortcuts or anything, but how do we improve the processes in such a manner that there is a reduction in cost. How do we ensure procurement of things in such a manner that we don't procure at a higher price? I think constantly your promotional expenses, whatever the promotion expenses, we should time it well. No use of going and doing promotion when all of this, Doctor's Day, how many people go to the doctor's clinic in Viksham? So I think when other companies are not active, we should be active. And also, I think I need to specially mention about how Shakul has transformed this entire group. He's brought in a lot. I fully agree. You have to have systems and processes. Even these systems and processes only in the long term will give sustainability. Otherwise, if you don't have systems and processes, it will be 1 year you will make money, next year you will just lose everything. So I think Shakul has played an important part in bringing a lot of systems and processes to the human health trade. And overall, we are very pleased with this business. And I see that you have already done 111 crores this year. And you've already done, I think the profit-wise will be about 30 crores, I think, which is good. So going forward, I think with all these other vaccines coming your way, which is the measles, rubella, hepatitis A, and TD, and also your interest to take into the hormone business. So we will try to seriously consider whether we can set up a manufacturing plant for hormones. And since we are sitting on some money, we are also looking at trying to go around. There are a lot of biotech ventures in India, the small ventures. So we are looking at seeing whether we can go and invest in these small ventures. And if there's good promise, then probably buy these ventures companies out. And because, see, we have grown from being a purely an animal health company, then we got into the human side of things. Now we call ourselves One Health company. And I think we should just diversify a little more. Not diversifying in such a manner that we will lose our core competency, but just diversify, spread our wings around. And also I must compliment you, sir, just for your information, their major product is Abairab. So we have about 150 medical reps in this division, sir. With 150 medical reps, we cannot cover all of India. So we said, how do we distribute these products to all over India? Then we realized that there are some very big companies like Sun Pharma, which has probably 8,000 representatives. So we make Abairab for Sun Pharma, we make Abairab for biological events, and we also make Abairab for Bharat Serum. For them in their brand, sir, we make. So Shakul always says, sir, if you are supplying to them, then they are my competitors in my market, so please don't supply to them. So I always find that when there is competition, sir, then our performance also significantly improves. Otherwise, if there is no competition and we are the only, first is we cannot reach all over India and distribute this vaccine. So they have so far, in spite of 3 other companies whom we make the same product for, they still have done 111 crores and have remained. So that's a significant achievement by this team. So again, all those people who couldn't make it to Budapest and who are watching this live telecast from the home, it's really unfortunate. I think every time I have met Shakul, I have just said that we should get these people into Budapest at the earliest. And I'm sure that Shakul and team would do everything that would take to get you here to Budapest. So again, I thank all of you for having come here from different parts of India. I thank Shakul's team, including Santosh and others who have worked very hard to organize this. It's not very easy to organize a overseas conference because you need to sort out many issues. You need to sort out the hotels, the flights, the visas, and I think a lot of effort has gone into this. So whoever has been able to make it here, please enjoy your time in Budapest. We just went around this morning. It's a beautiful historic city, and I'm sure you also will enjoy all this. Again, as I said, the only thing in IL is the solid teamwork that we have. And I think going forward, we would continue to work as a good team, and definitely we would make a very big difference to several lives around us. We have also taken up several CSR activities which have a direct impact on many lives around us in India. For example, we have taken up an initiative to make Trivandrum district rabies free. So no company would do that. If a company is selling rabies vaccine, why would they want to make some territory rabies free? Then you won't get an access. But we are a different kind of company. So I just want to assure our chairman, sir, though we have been making profits, though we have been forcing our way into this business, at any given time, we will never compromise on our ethics and values for which we have been created. And that's a promise to you, sir. So again, I thank our chairman and madam and all others for coming here. And next year, Shakul asked, sir, where shall we do next year? So next year, we'll do it in Japan. With his word, thank you, and all watching from India, namaskar and good night.
Sir, thank you so much for all these inspiring words, and trust me, whatever human health could achieve during the last 10 years, otherwise, as in science they say, it was apoptotic division. It would have just finished by then, but it was just because you had faith to begin with, something that made you feel that yes, it is possible that this gene can survive and be self-reliant, and you trusted, and there are many thin moments, thick moments. You supported us all through unconditionally, and that is how we are here in Budapest today. And now I don't see any point going back. We have to go up from here, and I'm very sure we'll be 200 plus crore division in the next 3 years or so. Sir, with my own little brain, I try to think about this miracle word that you talk about often, and I just think, never mind that, but to my mind, what comes that it's the synonym to that could be, it's our intent with what we do things. So that brings a lot of, the whole universe conspires to bring good things to us, and probably that's what we label as miracle. Very recently, just like last month, I was in Guwahati. I was talking to one of the doctor about that salute hygiene partner activity. Trust me, I saw tears in his eyes, and he said he has been in healthcare for 30 plus years, and he never thought of sweepers and all this. He says, who cares? They just come, do their job and go. Nobody wants to even crisscross or meet them. And you guys are doing such a wonderful job for them. And that doctor said, for 40-year celebration, I want to come and meet see your MD and other things. Because you have to support us to do these activities. Otherwise, we cannot do. So we think of it. We try to make a basic sketch of this. But we have that faith in the system. And your support, that gives us a free hand to do this in the marketplace. And sir, also, we have grown, as you said, the turnover part, how we have grown in turnover, how we have grown in profits. Also, I realized very closely, we have become richer the way we do things. I'm talking about cross-functional operations. So for me, I deal with almost every single department day in and day out. And whichever department head or department I try to reach, they are so forthcoming. They want to figure out a way to support us to succeed. This is very, very rich culture that we are into, and whatever we are achieving is just because of those hands that are around us. So we all have to thank you, sir, for bringing this culture in the company where we all are just knitted very closely and supportive to each other. Thanks for being our leaders, sir, and we are very happy for this. And I'm, and I'm sure, and future looks bright. I'm sure our team will be by now Googling where Japan is and how to reach there. So wait for some more time, because what is coming next is going to, it's happening for the first time in history of human health. And sir, Chairman, sir, I don't know how to introduce you, sir, because the kind of support you give us, and we see the NDDB, of course we follow and see, and the kind of travel you do and the things you do for the society and everywhere, that inspires us a lot, that if our leader is like this, and we are of course younger to you, so we should work still harder and follow that path and do something good for society and for community as much we can do. So beyond this, I can't introduce you, sir, because I have very limited, because if I start introducing, it will be morning by 5 o'clock. So with this only, I would request you, sir, very humbly, please come and bless the team.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, good evening to all of you in Budapest, and also the entire team which is, which has joined virtually from India. As I think some things were told earlier, I had promised Dr. Anand that next year I will come and be with the Human Health Division. Being chairman of the dairy board, there are some issues. For traveling abroad, I need to take approval of the central government. Every time I travel. And we are into election mode, and both our ministers are actually fighting the elections, and getting such approval was actually difficult. So only way I could do was that I planned my family vacation along with this event, so I can be with you for a day or two, and then I'll also have 3-4 days of some time with the family. So thank you. I think MD, DMD, the senior team of Human Health Division, all the senior leadership of IIL, all the colleagues who have joined from India. It's a matter of great privilege, to be here and talk to you, understand all of you. Because if you see NDDB as, as the family, whatever we have done so far, it's entire value chain. I am again coming back, I told in the 40th anniversary function also. The value chain starts with a cow and ends with the consumer. And somehow, if you see NDDB break into various companies which we have established, every subsidiary of NDDB and NDDB and some of the cooperatives, which we have actually formed in the country, serve that entire value chain. And as a model, I'm yet to see such model or such organization serving the entire value chain elsewhere in the world. And, we have been talking to, the various leaders, the presidents, prime minister of various countries, and they have some issues, some problems. And what in the value chain, when there is any question, any problem, we have the solution. So either it is IIL which will fit in, or IDMC which will fit in, or Mother Dairy will fit in, and we have the in-house dairy board. And we have cooperatives like Amul and Nandini. And so if you see, I think all credits to the pioneers, for setting up such beautiful value chain across, and setting up organizations like IIL and Mother Dairy and IDMC. We have 6 subsidiary companies now. So 4 subsidiaries were there when I took over as chairman, and we have set up 2 more. And if you see the history, all of them initially started at the division of NDDB. We did some work, established, some commercial operations, and then when it was thought that the role has become now more of a commercial nature and less of the development in nature, it was carved out as a subsidiary. And that's why you have IIL maybe 40 years and Human Biological Division maybe 20 years now, 25 years now. Because I know I was in the system when Human Biological Institute was set up, and it was also started as the unit of NDDB. So we have 6 subsidiaries, 2 very recent, so I'm not going into the NDDB CAF and NDDB Brida, with the details. But the rest 4, among them also NDDB Dairy Services was recently set up to just promote some of the, the alternate structure of cooperative, because we realize that there are some government intervention or political interference issues in the traditional cooperatives which we had set up, and there was a need for the alternate structure of cooperatives. So the cooperatives, you keep the principle and then registered them under the Companies Act. And with lot of persuasion from NDDB, the Parliament passed the Act. 1 chapter was included in the Companies Act for the producer companies. So, although they are the companies, they work actually as the cooperatives. And NDDB Dairy Services was primarily set up to take forward the formation of producer companies in the company and organize more and more farmers into cooperatives and provide them a market linkage for the milk. Then when we realized that, there is some issue with, it's a Section 8 company. So we had a problem of its viability and where from the money will come, and therefore the cement division, which was earlier the Sabarmati Ashram Gaushala and the Abro in UP, which were commercial in nature and, generating some revenue and profit, it was also carved out from NDDB and given to NDDB Dairy Services so that they have a, some cash flow generated to take care of the other work. The remaining 3, Mother Dairy, IIL and IDMC. After I have taken over, I think this year has been a significant milestone achievement for all 3 of it. So you have Mother Dairy, which touched 15,000 crore turnover, first time in the history. We have IDMC, who also joined you in crossing 1,000 crore turnover. And IIL, of course, crossing 1,000 crore by a great margin. And why IIL is different is because even with 15,000 crore turnover, Mother Dairy's profit is much lower than 500 crore. Whereas IIL with this turnover will post more than 500 crore turnover. So it's a significant achievement. I'm not, as NDDB family, we are never into top line and bottom line business. To be very frank, I think the genesis of the formation of the companies, what we do today, and these turnover and profits are never into the discussion points when we talk about the companies. However, the more I interact with the IIL team, senior leaders like all of you, and the more I learn about the things which are happening here, I think it brings a lot of respect for the company, IIL as a company. What we have done in last 3 years, I think I have been the chairman of IIL now, and what we have done is, I think you talked about the miracle and the team work and everything. What I have done personally is I have made the board also as part of your team. I don't know how much you realize, but then there is no proposal, I think, in the board which has come and we have rejected or we have told no. So we are also part of, as board of directors, part of the team, IIL team, which was spoken. And I think perhaps that is the reason, I fully agree that the cohesiveness what you have, the commitment what you have towards each other, different divisions, is something I think which we'll have to take forward, not only from IIL to other subsidiaries as well. So, as from the family of NDDB, because I am the chairman of the board, so on behalf of the board of IIL and also the sole shareholder, so from the shareholder point of view, a big congratulations first to IIL for achieving turnover and profits, very significant milestone, and also to Shakul and his team. Again the great achievement. There are certain more things I think which we are trying to learn, and when we see IIL is a company which actually takes research to the market. And I think we discussed about the 3 vaccines launch, and one of it being hepatitis A. And first time it is being produced in country. So it also gets, a lot of respect, lot of honor in what you do. And not only among the team or among the family which we have, but when we talk outside, to the world. And I hope that this commitment, this capability of taking everything from the research to market, it continues as a family, and we will be able to add more and more vaccines. I think one of the point which Dr. Anand touched was the antimicrobial resistance. We at NDDB, we do a lot of work on the AMR, how we can reduce the impact of AMR. And if it is possible, for us to add more and more vaccines like mastitis, for example, mastitis has been a disease which is causing highest economic loss to the farmers. One single disease which cause economic loss to farmer is mastitis. And if we are able to, have the mastitis vaccine, I fully agree with Dr. Anand that it will reduce the usage of antibiotics very, very significantly. We are already doing on, not the vaccine, but on the ethnoveterinary medicines for treating the mastitis. We started with a just small pilot in one of the districts in Gujarat, and we realized that over a period of 7-8 years, we could bring down the usage of antibiotics by almost 60 to 70%. 80% cases of mastitis were treated without the usage of antibiotic, only with the EVM formulation. The cost of EVM formulation is just 20-25 rupees because it's actually the ingredient which are already available at your home. And if we are able to, replicate such things like vaccine for mastitis, I think it will be a miracle for the dairy industry and for our farmers. And I believe that in coming few years, we will have mastitis. Same is the vaccines like dengue or Zika. We have been working, we have been discussing in the board, and we all know, I think, the impact of these diseases on human life. And if we are able to produce such vaccines and provide in the market, it will be a great service to the nation. And we, IIL as the company, we have always stood for the nation. After I joined, I have seen how we made COVID vaccine, Covaxin. I came personally when the drug substance was to be handed over to the Bharat Biotech. In fact, our minister came, Mr. Rupala, and he told me that as the ministry or as the government of India, we were never aware about the IIL and that it is a subsidiary company of NDDB, and it is doing such a fantastic job in serving the nation. I think that was the reason that because he visited and we developed the goodwill, we were also successful in last year. You all know what happened to FMD vaccine which we supplied. Several batches were rejected, and there was a issue of imposing penalty on IIL. And it was only because of that goodwill which we had created. I persuaded with the government, with the ministers, and the whole, the decision makers, they agreed that IIL, has always stood by the government when it is needed, and we should not have any penalty imposed on IIL. So apart from the financial gain or, the money, why it is important? Because in the history now, nobody will be able to say that our vaccine was rejected. And I hope that even going forward, the goodwill which we have created as a company, as a company who is responsible, who is always stood by the government, will grow further and further from here. My best wishes to all of you. As the chairman of the board and as the shareholder, we have a full commitment. We have, as Dr. Anand told, we are not interested in any return from the company. What we have done this year, I think you are setting up a new plant at the Karkapatla. It's 500 crore plus investment. In the first time, I think IIL was initiated with 9 crore capital from NDDB. This is after so many years that NDDB will be investing equity capital again, and we already have approval from the NDDB board to contribute 100 crore as the equity capital for IIL. With the cash flows which are being generated, with the equity infusion which is come, there were discussions in the board about the viability of the new facility, because we have been now discussing about the FMD eradication in the country, whether the new facility will be viable in case there is a drop in the FMD vaccine manufacturing. And we have discussed, deliberated in the board, and all of us are very comfortable or very sure that that such scenario will not emerge, and IIL will continue with the manufacturing capabilities which they have. In case we are unable to manufacture FMD, we will find out some other solution, and such combinations are also thought of. And I'm 100% hopeful that going forward, the new manufacturing capacity will again add to your top line and bottom line, because you will have a significant improvement in the vaccine doses which are being manufactured. That apart, I think as NDDB, as I told, we are always proud in what IIL is doing. We want that all other subsidiaries also learn from IIL, or the other subsidiaries, if they are doing something good, IIL can also learn from it. And that is the reason now we have more, I think, frequent deliberations among the subsidiaries, among the employees. NDDB has initiated a program where we are taking employees from all the subsidiaries together, and they try to deliberate, discuss, and find out what is happening where, and what can be further implemented. And so as a family, NDDB and all the subsidiaries, we are right on track. Future is great, I can tell you, because the smallholder dairy farming system what we have, and what has made India the largest milk producer in the world, is now being discussed as a sustainable model, among even in the developed countries. So we are not like US or Canada, where you have 10,000 animals in one farm, and animals are treated as asset or as machines. We have a different value for the animals. We treat them as a family, and the feeding system what we have, for example, is largely on a crop residue based. So we have grains reserved for our own food security, and then you have crop residues which are reserved for the animals. And this brings down, whether you say carbon footprint or water footprint, this brings down the, all the emissions and all the other sustainability issues which are now being discussed. And that makes our model much more sustainable. People have started, especially after the World Dairy Summit, which we organized in Noida in 2022. People have now started appreciating the model which we have. And a lot of other countries, for example, Kenya or Sri Lanka, we have been discussing with the top government officials. And if everything go well, NDDB and its family will have presence in these two countries at least by the next year, this time when we meet again. We are forming a joint venture in Sri Lanka. So Amul and NDDB, they will have 51% equity, and a local partner will have 49%. And we will be controlling almost the entire processing operations and also the dairy farms, what they have, we will manage. So this will have a big opportunity for the family and companies like IIL, because we will then have a good trade opportunities coming forward in these countries as well. Similarly, Kenya, I think last 2 weeks back, we both were in Kenya, met the president again, and president is very keen, particularly for the vaccine manufacturing and also the dairy equipment manufacturing. They want to, us to set up manufacturing setup in Kenya, and I hope that we will have that deal also finalized very soon. And as a responsible, I think, organization, it's our duty to reach out to more and more such countries where we have a similar small dairy farming system. And whatever we have done, whatever we have achieved, whatever knowledge we have, it is better to transfer such knowledge and technology to those countries as well. And the government's thinking on Vasudhaiva Kutumbam. It's, I think, the same philosophy, same principle by which NDDB has taken this initiative forward. We're also discussing with some of the Latin American countries. We are in touch with Peru and some other countries, and I hope that we will be able to expand our operations beyond India. We are also working in India, where the dairying is less developed. We have seen the Operation Flood. We have seen how it has transformed the dairy farmers, transformed the animals, in the country. And if you see today, west, south, or north, generally they are well off, or you can say most of the states are dairy developed states. But if you go to east, for example, you go to Assam, Jharkhand, Odisha, West Bengal, the dairying is not same. And somehow, I don't know, as the dairy board, the Operation Flood could not reach there, or the benefits of Operation Flood you don't find in such states. And again, I have taken it as a personal challenge. I have been traveling a lot in those areas, and NDDB has taken over dairy operations in Assam, dairy operations in Jharkhand. So 2 states we are directly implementing. In fact, last week I was in Assam. For the first time in the history, the Milk Union in Assam has collected 1 lakh liter plus procurement. When we went there, it was procuring 500 liters. And now we are 1 lakh liter plus. The sale has already, crossed 1 lakh liter. And even with the entry of Amul and Sudha thereafter, after we launch the milk there, we are still the market leader. Same is in Jharkhand. When we went there initially, and initially it was required that we give animals to the farmers, some animal induction. because they learn animal husbandry, they start producing milk, and the cooperatives will get the milk. So we went there when the milk procurement by the government project was about 5,000 liters. We started giving animals. It was government of Jharkhand's program. After a few days, when we again, went to the farmer's doorstep, the farmers told that they have just cut the animal and it was used for eating of the family. There are tribals there. They don't understand what is beef, what is mutton, and what is other meat. And most of the animals were cut. So this was the scenario when NDDB went there. We started slowly training them, hand-holding them, and we told that, there is a short-term versus long-term. And you will have to, see the benefits if you keep the animals for a longer duration. And today, we are procuring more than 3 lakh liters of milk. The village where there are less than 100 animals in the village, we put a 500 liters bulk milk cooler there, and after putting the bulk cooler in 6 months' time, you will have 1,000 animals in that village. So people are ready to invest into assets. That means they will invest money to buy cattle because they know that now there is someone who will buy whatever milk I have. So this is the transformation which is taking place. We are also going into areas like Ladakh, which nobody has thought so far. And NDDB has taken over the operations of Ladakh. We have recently taken over the Maharashtra Federation, Mahananda. In fact, just last week we have taken over. I signed the agreement a few days back. And last week we have taken over. So in a way, in the country also, we are spreading our family, because they are also now part of our family, whether it is Assam, whether it is Jharkhand or Maharashtra. And I hope that with this reach, both within India and outside India of NDDB, and it will offer a good opportunity for the subsidiaries companies also, because we work always, as you know, as a family. I have been talking to all the producer companies which we have set up. So NDDB Dairy Services have so far set up some 22 producer companies in the country. 3-4 are more are in the pipeline. Maybe another 6 months we will cross 25 producer companies. We are taking 2 significant decisions in the producer companies as well. One thing is that we will have now all the procurement of the producer companies being supplied to Mother Dairy through NDS, NDDB Dairy Services. That means the turnover of NDS, which was 200 crore, about 200 crore last year, will exceed about 7,000 crore this year. It's only because the change in the practice. So instead of producer company directly supplying milk to Mother Dairy, it will be routed through NDDB Dairy Services. And since milk is exempted from GST, there is no additional tax implications. The other thing which we are deliberating, and the board has already decided, that we will be giving a common brand to all the producer companies. So as of now, Mahi, Sahaj in UP, they all have their own brand. And when you have 25, 35 producer companies selling under their own brand name, actually whatever you do, the promotion expenditure and whatever you do, it has the multiplier impact. And we want that it can be under one umbrella, and therefore we have advised all the producer companies that initially it could be a Mother Dairy plus the brand name what they are using, and slowly we will take out the existing brand they have, and all the producer companies will have one brand, that is Mother Dairy. So again, our reach, that will have our reach, because the Mother Dairy, if you see, it's traditionally seen as Delhi-based or NRC-based company. We want to change that image, that it can have the pan-India image. And with the setup of the producer companies and moving or migrating into Mother Dairy brand name, I think we will have another significant decision going forward. So that's it. I think thank you once again for all of you for hosting us on a personal trip. It was only because of my commitment that I want to be with you. I had to plan my vacation in a way that when you are in Budapest, I also will end up in Budapest. And, again, congratulations to the human health team, also the senior leadership of IIL, MD, DMD, and all of those who are here. And I wish and I hope that you grow more and more from here. NDDB is always committed in whatever way, whatever support you need. We are always there. Thank you so much. Have a great time in Budapest.
As we proceed, I take this moment to thank all the speakers, especially Dr. Manish Shah, Chairman in Indian Immunologicals Limited, and Dr. K. Anand Kumar, Managing Director, Indian Immunologicals Limited, for sharing their invaluable insights and motivating us to aim even higher. Now, the word Meraki, I think many people might be interested. It's a Greek word, and we thought of something like, wherever there is a heart poured into an action, there you will find the seeds of success. So it's heart and soul, what you give, you'll get the success. So that's why we thought that this theme should be Meraki. And so far, it has been good, and we have seen that people who have really given out their heart and soul, they are the champions here. And today we are here to celebrate the achievers who have worked tirelessly and contributed to the division's success. So let's honor the outstanding individuals. So we would like to start the presentation ceremony. So we will read out the names for the achievers. So the team is ready. Yeah. So we have this year total 65 achievers, and now we'll just read out for the names of the achievers who are not with us, but we have never felt that they're not with us. So they're on live watching us. So we'll start with the first achiever, Mr. Ninnagoda Patil from Belgaum. He has achieved 101% of achievement for the year 23-24. The next achiever is from Bilaspur, Chhattisgarh, with 101% achievement. So keep on clapping, please, to all the achievers. Our next achiever is from Lucknow, 1 headquarter, with 101% achievement, Mr. Sunil Kumar. Next achiever, Mr. Amar Kumar Srivastava, 101% from Lucknow 2 headquarter. Now, since they are watching us live, they have also shared their videos. So I would like to request the team to share the videos, please.
Respected Chairman, sir, MD, sir, our Vice President, Shakul, sir, HO members and my colleagues and seniors, I am Amar, Marketing Officer, Lucknow. I just wanted to send a quick message to all my amazing colleagues at the annual Champions Meet in Budapest. Though I'm not physically present there because of the visa issues, despite best effort by the company to clear it, I'm excited to watch the live stream of the event. It's like I am right there with you all. Enjoy the event, everyone. I am cheering for you from Lucknow, and I'm sure we will be there in June once visa issue get resolved. Thank you.
Thank you, Amar, for your lovely, lovely wishes. Our next champion, again from Lucknow headquarters, Mr. Ajit Singh, with 101% achievement. So please keep on clapping. Next champion is from Corolla team, Mr. Vishal Upadhyaya from Varanasi headquarters with 101% achievement. Our seventh achiever, the champion Saurav Vasist from Aligarh headquarters with 102% achievement. Mr. Balbir Singh from Patiala with 102% achievement. Next champion from Corolla, Mr. Rajiv Ranjan from Patna with 103% achievement. From the North One Zone from Ambala, Vardhan Kapoor with 103% achievement. From Raipur, Chhattisgarh, Mrs. Sasikant Sharma with 103% achievement. Now from our neighboring country, Pratiksha Shubedi from Pokhara headquarter with 104% achievement. From Himachal, from Uttarakhand, Dehradun, Bablu Singh Negi with 105% achievement. From Ludhiana headquarter, Mr. Dinesh Kumar with 106% achievement. Mr. Jagjit Singh from Ludhiana with 106% achievement. I think the clap should be more. Yes. From Amritsar, we have Sandeep Kumar with 107% achievement. From Bihar, Gaya 1, we have Ravikant Kumar with 107% achievement. Mr. Ravi Ranjan Kumar with 107% achievement, again from the Gaya headquarter. From Uttar Pradesh, Kanpur, Mr. Raghav with 107% achievement. Again from the neighboring country. From Kathmandu, Apsara Karki with 112% achievement. Mr. Santosh Nibu with 112% achievement from Kathmandu to headquarter. Now coming to the east, we have from West Bengal, Mr. Somen Majhi with 113% achievement. Mr. Snehasis Mandal with 113% achievement from Kolkata. Next champion, Mr. David Ghosh from Kolkata 6 headquarter, 113% achievement. Now can we have the next message from our champion, please?
Good evening, seniors and my colleagues. I am Vishal Upadhyay, Marketing Officer, Varanasi. I am watching the live stream of Annual Champions Meet, Budapest, with my family. I am happy watching the event. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy your time at Budapest.
Our next champion, again from the Kolkata pool headquarters, Mr. Manas Kumar Chal with 113% achievement. Again from the Chhattisgarh headquarters, from the Corolla team, we have Mr. Kajal Bhattacharya with 114% achievement. From Uttar Pradesh, Amit Kumar Shahu from Kanpur 2 headquarters, it is 115% achievement. Mr. Vinod Vaishya from Nepalganj with 115% achievement. Mr. Asim Chaudhary from Siliguri 1 headquarters with 121% achievement. Again from the Nepal, we have Mr. Prajesh Dal with 122% achievement. Now as we go up, some mind-blowing performances are coming. So if you see from the northeast, we have Mr. Paul Nihar with 124% achievement. Again from Nepal, from Birganj headquarters, Mr. Pradeep Kumar Khushwaha with 132% achievement. From Bhopal 2 headquarters, Mr. Prince Jain with 135% achievement. Now the biggest YPM territory, that is the Delhi pole region, comes now. Mohan Kumar with Delhi 3, 139% achievement. Mr. Amit Kumar from Delhi 6, 139% achievement. Mr. Hukum Kumar Singh from Delhi 8 with 139% achievement. Mr. Chandan Singh from Delhi 1, 139% achievement. Mr. Pusparaj Singh from Delhi 2 with 139% achievement. From Patna 2 headquarters, Mr. Nikhil Kumar with 167% achievement. Again, from the Patna 3 headquarters, Chandan Kumar with 167% achievement. So next, coming on to the managers who are regional managers and sales managers. They are not with us, but they have guided the team for the success. So the first one is Mr. Bipin Raghuvanshi, regional in charge, Bhopal headquarters with 103% achievement. Can we hear it from him?
Respected Chairman Sir, respected MD Sir, DMD Sir, our VP Shakul Sir, seniors from head office and my colleagues. I am Bipin Raghuvanshi, regional in charge Bhopal. This year, my team member and I qualified for the annual champions meet at Budapest, but unfortunately, I could not be there in person at this moment. However, I follow the event via live stream, and it looks fantastic. I thank MD sir, BP Sakul sir, and management for this incredible event. I also can't wait to visit Budapest next month. Have an amazing time, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Vipin. We wish you all the best. The next RIC is from Kolkata 1 headquarter, Mr. Amit Pramanik with 104% achievement. The next regional in charge is from Delhi 2 headquarter, Mr. Anil Kumar Jangir with 110% achievement. Our regional in charge from Kathmandu headquarter, Mr. Bikas Nepal with 112% achievement. And our regional in charge from Patna, Mr. Arvind Kumar with 121% achievement. Can we hear it from Mr. Arvind Kumar, please?
Good evening, seniors and colleagues. I am Arvind Kumar, RIC Patna. The annual champions meet happening at Budapest is looking great. I am watching this live with my family. Happy to be part of the winning team. Good luck to everyone. Enjoy.
Thank you, Arvind. Again, wishing you all the best. We have next destination already announced by the management, which is in Japan. The next achiever is the sales manager from the North 2 headquarter, that is Mr. Surendra Kumar Agrawal with 107% achievement. Next achievers are our newly introduced the business excellence team, Mr. Surat Chakrabarti from Kolkata headquarter. He has achieved 97 lakhs turnover. Next achiever, Mr. Rajan Kumar from business excellence team from Delhi, who has achieved 1.97 crores. 1.97 crores. And the next champion is Mr. Abhinand Lahiri, the regional enabler, who has trained the team, the entire North 1 and 2 zones, and we have the maximum number of achievers from that region. Now coming to the next set of award, may I request Mr. Shakul Srivastava to be on the stage, please. Along with that, I request Mr. R.G. Balaji to be on the stage, please. So this set of achievers are, yes, I must say they are lucky enough to be here. So this set of achievers, 16 achievers. The first award, Mr. J.H. Ganesh from Mangalore headquarter with 101% achievement. Next champion, Mr. Nitesh Shi from Shimoga headquarter with 102% achievement. Can we have Mr. Chandraraj Polishuresh from Vijayawada headquarter with 102% achievement. Thank you, Balaji sir. You can, we'll request Mr. Magesh Kumar is on the stage for the next set of award. We have the next champion, Mr. Sachin Sinde from Pune 1 headquarter with 106% achievement. Our next champion, Vasharani Deepak Potdar from Pune 2 headquarters with 106% achievement. Next champion from the Corolla team, Guntur headquarters, Mr. P. Raja with 107% achievement. Thank you so much, Magesh sir, to be on the stage. Now I request Mr. MC Muthaya to be on the stage. The next champion from Hyderabad 1 headquarters, Mr. Nagendra Kumar with 111% achievement. From Hyderabad 2 headquarters, Mr. Karthik with 111% achievement. From Hyderabad 3 headquarters, Mr. M. Nagaraju with 111% achievement. From Hyderabad 4 headquarters, Mr. Sivanand with 111% achievement. Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. Now, for the next set of awards, I request Mr. Mukul Go, sir, and Dr. Pirbhadra Patnaik to be on the stage, please. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Yeah. Then the next champion comes from Karnataka, Padmanava D, Bangalore 2 headquarters with 145% achievement. The claps should be, isn't it mind-blowing? 145% achievement. Next champion, Mr. Dharani from Bangalore 3 headquarters with 145% achievement. The next champion from Ahmedabad, Mr. Raman Kumar Mishra with 171% achievement. Next champion is the regional in charge of Ahmedabad, Mr. Pareen Kalani with 100% achievement. Our next champion, Mr. Ganesh Prasad Venkat from Bangalore, regional in charge with 110% achievement. Our next champion from the Business Excellence team, Mr. Vishwanath Reddy, for achieving over 3 crores in his first year in this company. Thank you so much, sir, for being here. Our next category is the Special Category Award, and for that, I request Dr. K. Anand Kumar be on the stage to. Yeah. The next category is for the top YPM, and Mr. Raman Kumar Mishra from Ahmedabad won with 14 lakhs YPM. The second YPM is from Biratnagar, Nepal with 15.81 lakhs. The third highest YPM, the highest YPM of last year was with Delhi with 21 lakhs. So Delhi pool, you have won the highest YPM for 21.35 lakhs. Now, the next category is for the top Abhay Talks Sales Marketing Officer. Can we have Mr. Sachin Sinde with 46.70 lakhs or with 102% achievement of sales target. The next top sales performer is again from the same Pune 2 headquarter, Varsha Rani Deepak, with 46.70 lakhs with 101.52% achievement. Sir. Now I also request our chairman, sir, to be on. Thanks. Next. The next award is all-round performer from Asim, the Siliguri 1 headquarter, Asim Chaudhary, all-round performance. He has achieved 1.65 crores of target with 121% achievement, and mostly all the headquarters mostly performed in all the segments of the product. The next award, special award, goes to Mr. Vishwanath Reddy for his valuable contribution of 3 crores to the division's target. He has also helped in registering the company in the railways, and he has got orders from the armies also. So the last award, but it's a big award for leading the sales team for the excellence for the year 2023-24, Mr. Reggie Matthew. Be on the stage, please. The Sales Excellence Award for leading the sales team for the year 23-24. Thank you so much, sir. Now, yes, we have 2 big awards. Although the champions are not with us, but yes, Mr. Balbir Singh from Patiala, he has achieved 1 lakh incentive for achieving 1 crore target. And Siliguri 1 headquarter, Mr. Asim Chaudhary, who was again won the 1 lakh incentive for qualifying for the 1 crore incentive. That's all from here for the presentation side. Yeah.
So good evening, dear all. And I feel honored and privileged to extend a vote of thanks to all of you. Before that, let me express on behalf of the entire team our sincere thanks to the entire leadership and especially to our chairman sir and managing director for considering and caring this division in their heart. This year actually with all kind of classifications, 86 colleagues qualified for this international trip. So qualifying for international trip, there is a lot of criteria. So 86 colleagues this year qualified. Today after your the live streaming which was happening, and after that, all my sales managers, we have 8 sales managers across India, they have confirmed that, sir announced that next year the program will be in Japan. Sir, you can expect 200 plus field force in Japan. So they are ready for their performance. And we started very well in the first month itself. April, we are in the right track in line with the organization performance. So that is the assurance, sir, from our side, from sales team side. So I want to extend my sincere thanks to our respected chairman, Dr. Manisha Shah, and madam for being here. We understand now that how much pain you have taken to be with us. So thank you so much on behalf of the entire team. And to our managing director, Dr. K. Anand Kumar and madam, so thank you so much for your valuable time to spend with us for our celebrations. And let me thank our Vice President, our Deputy Managing Director, Dr. Priyabhadra Patnaik. Sir is always an inspiration for us. 2 days back also, one of my colleagues was talking to us, sir is giving a lot of scientific inputs and insights to this division. So we are so happy and enlightened with your guidance. Thank you so much, sir. And so thank you so much, sir, to our Vice President, Manufacturing, our Mugul sir. And thank you so much, sir, for your guidance and your expertise for guiding us, giving us more number of products. And our Vice President, HR, Mr. MC Muthiah, sir, he's always a part of us. We are sitting very close in the office also. So thank you so much for your valuable time and be with us. And our Vice President, Manufacturing, Karagapalla, Mr. R.G. Balaji, sir, and General Manager, Engineering, Mr. Mangesh Kumar, for your esteemed presence with us. So as we conclude this event, I want to take a moment to extend my sincere appreciation and heartfelt thanks to all our leaders, to our leader, Mr. Shagul Srivastava, for his inspiring words and guidance throughout this journey. So every day, sir will give us some task, every day. So that will bring us with new ideas and will give you ideas after ideas. He will give an idea, then we'll ask him to develop on that idea. So that is the only thing which is driving this team to this level of performance. And the performance of pattern, if you see, it is for all the products now we are doing extremely well, including the new introductions. So thank you so much, sir, for your guidance. And I am truly grateful to the entire team for their invaluable participation in Meraki, which is inspiring excellence. Your hard work and dedication have been the driving force behind the success of this event and the entire division performance. So all the colleagues who is watching us, thank you so much to all of you and your family. So once again, I extended my sincere thanks to everyone here today, as well as to our colleagues and their families who is watching back home via live stream for making this event so memorable. So we will be communicating to you shortly regarding your travel plan. All our leaders shared their concern and it will happen very soon. So thank you so much. Thank you so much to all of you. Good night, sir.